Tori. I'm finally doing my eyebrow routine, so that is what I'm going to be doing today. It's pretty simple, I would say. I don't do anything super fancy. I just use my Anastasia Brow Wiz and a little bit of eyebrow gel. I'm very picky about my eyebrows. I only pluck my own eyebrows. I haven't really gotten into waxing my own eyebrows. I'm a little nervous about waxing my own eyebrows. But anyway, so I do my own eyebrows. So pretty short intro. I'm just going to get straight into doing my brows and yeah. Okay, so the first thing I do is I just start out with bare brows. I don't put anything on them. Now, I will do my brows two different ways depending on what kind of makeup I'm doing. Sometimes if I want a softer look, I will fill in my eyebrows with powder after outlining them with the Brow Wiz. And then sometimes if I want them to look just a little bit thicker, I will fill them in with the Brow Wiz. On this eyebrow, I'm just going to show you what I do when I just fill it in with the Brow Wiz. And then on this eyebrow, I will go ahead and use a powder to fill it in. So the first thing I do on both brows is I will just take any kind of eyebrow pencil, eyebrow brush you have that just has a little spoolie on it, and I will just go ahead and brush through my brows. So the next thing I'm going to do is go straight in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, this one right here. I am just in the color soft brown. And the first thing I'm going to do is underline my brow. So I'm just going to start from the inner corner and go about here to where my arch is, and then I'm going to stop and then bring it to the tail of my eyebrow. Now I try to keep it as straight as possible and as close to my actual eyebrow hairs as possible. I do go down a little bit further just to make it kind of like a straight line, because this part right here is a little bit lower than these hairs right here. So I just try to make it look like it is a straight line. I'm just going to go from this little arch right here that we just ended on and just bring it down and just follow those hairs. So pretty simple, that's how I do the lower part of the eyebrow. The next thing I will do is I'll go back into that spoolie and just brush down all of my hairs so I can kind of see the line of where all the hair starts so that I can go on top. Now, you don't want to start on the inner corner because then your eyebrows are going to look kind of blockish. So what I do is I have some thickness right here in the eyebrow hairs, so I'll just start where the thickness ends. And I am in no way perfect about how to do this, so as you can see, I made this a little too thick. So what I'm going to do is really simple, just go in with a Q-tip, just a clean Q-tip, and just kind of brush that along to the desired line you want it to be. So now we have the complete outline done of our eyebrows. So now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and fill it in with the Brow Wiz. If you're going for a thicker brow or just a more filled in brow, more dominant, what you're going to want to do is instead of filling it in this way, you're going to want to fill it in against the grain of your hair. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how we're going to say it in this video. That way you get all of the skin underneath your hair. And you don't have to be super particular with this, just go ahead and fill it in. And then once I get to the front part of my brow right here, I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in with little flicks like this. And as you can see, when I was doing that, I had a couple of hairs kind of go out of place. They're a little bit wonky. So what we're going to do is go in with an eyebrow gel, which you should always do just to keep your eyebrows in place all day. I am just currently using the Salon Perfect Eyebrow Gel. You can get it at Walmart. It's super cheap. I am looking around for another eyebrow gel. This one works just fine, but I do want to try a couple others out. So if anybody has any recommendations of a good eyebrow gel, go ahead and put it in the comments below. And then I just go ahead and brush through my brows and shape them to the way I want them. Alright, so that eyebrow is all done. So now I'm going to move on to the other eyebrow. All I'm going to do with the next eyebrow is just go ahead and outline the eyebrow with the brow wiz just like I did before. So what I'm going to do now that the outline is done for this eyebrow is go into a makeup palette. You can do any kind of brown that will match your eyebrows, obviously. What I'm going to use is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I'm just going to use the cashmere color. So this one right here matches my brows pretty well. I'm just going to go back into that brush that we were using, the IT Cosmetics brush. Just going to go in with the liner side and dip that into that cashmere bunny and just start filling in my brows. Alright, so we're done filling those in. And as you can see, it just gives a lighter, fluffier, I guess, look to the eyebrows. You can tell that this one is a bit harsher and this one is a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the eyebrow gel on this eyebrow. Alright, and there you have it. That is how I do my eyebrows. I hope you guys really liked this. I know a lot of you have been asking for it, so here you go. If you guys have any questions or comments, just put them in the comments below. If you liked this video, go ahead and like and share, and if you liked me a little bit extra, go ahead and hit the Almost made it through this whole video without doing that. Just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
Ta-da!